Hey everybody, it's Craig from 9 Volt Games, and today, well technically yesterday, I beat these two. I'm not really going to review this one as I actually have a full review of this one. Um, and exactly what I said all the way through. It was the same game, which is perfect. I fucking loved it. Plus, I believe the 5 other worlds that open after you beat the game, and you get to go in and mix up the creatures that you found. Awesome. Allergies. Sorry. That's why I probably sound funny. This one, now, guys, I think if you've been here long enough, you know that I haven't ever glossed over a Starfox game. That's because I'm not really into Starfox games. It looks like I got sun on my nose. It's this fucking... it's this light. So yeah, I wasn't super big into Starfox games. And I think that's because Starfox for me was it was always played when I went to a friend's house. So I saw enough Starfox that I never spent my money on getting my own Starfox. Case in point, my friend Nina, whenever we went to her house, we always played. There was this golf game. It wasn't Mario Golf. It wasn't cartoony. It was digitized carriers. It started with a W. But anyways, we played this golf game. We played Mario Kart. We played GoldenEye. And then a couple times I watched Nina play Starfox, like with a group of people. So I never really had an interest in buying Starfox 64 because I didn't have an N64 right away anyways. That was Team PlayStation. And then when I started working, that's when I got my own N64 because I ended up buying one. But before that, I had a friend named Fabian where I would get one console, he'd get the other console. And then we would just trade back and forth. So he had the N64 and I had PlayStation. So, you know, I had Final Fantasy and he had Zelda. Let's trade. That's basically how that happened. Pretty much any Monumental game all the way up until 2000 because I started getting my own paychecks. And then I bought one myself. But, so Star Fox 64 did nothing for me at the time. I was getting ready to play some fucking Majora's Mask. Or Zelda Gaiden, as it was first shown off to me. And then that's when I was like, gotta get my own 64. So, yeah, I didn't play Star Fox. And then Super Nintendo, my sister had. So, I asked for games for my Sega Genesis. And I didn't ask for games for the Super Nintendo because they weren't going to be mine, technically, even though they were eventually because my sisters stopped playing video games. But I really should have asked for Star Fox and Earthbound. But yeah, so I was actually excited to get this one when they announced they're going to remake it because I didn't get the one for 3DS either. My son has it. I don't have it. So a lot of these games that I buy, I can't say a lot of them, but a decent amount now that I buy for Nintendo, they're not even for me. They're for my kids, and some of those games I do not touch. So this one I know my son wanted to play, or he seemed excited about it, and I had a couple extra bucks, and I bought it. I don't know why I said it like that. That's weird. Anyways, so I bought I buy fucking 5 games a week. I bought this game thinking that he wanted to play it too, so it was a good investment. Nobody wants to play it in my house except for me. So I was really excited to actually play a Star Fox game because I play fucking pilot games. I play pilot games. That's the only way I said that. I like Project Zero Wing. Project Wingman Zero. I just played Zero Wing. I bought the collection on PS5. Jesus Christ. I'm looking over here because there's a bunch of actual pilot games, side-scrolling shoot-'em-ups and games, you know, like Ace Combat. I love Ace Combat. I used to play Afterburner like a motherfucker, because I have all these side-scrolling shoot-'em-ups, but that's not where Star Fox is. So, I guess Ace Combat. Like, I played so much Ace Combat. Why wouldn't I play Star Fox? So, it took me a little bit to get used to it. I'm not good at it, but I've already beaten the story mode. I know it's not a long game, and it is a remake of the N64 one. I do appreciate I like the presentation of the cutscenes, right? Because I know what the cutscenes were on the N64, and I'm fully aware what the story was of the entire N64 one. That's probably why when Brawl came out, I gravitated to Wolf so much because I was so excited. He was a badass, even though you know he got punked out by Starfox, and now by me because I played it and beat it. I like the way that it was presented, and to me, and I told my kids because my kids sat here while I played majority of the game. Either they were playing their own games and looking up, but they were asking questions about Starfox, and then I told them by like midway through the game, by like mission 4, I was like, "You guys realize that they're trying to get you excited for a movie? You know what I mean? Either that, or they're gonna actually make a proper Starfox 2 and release it, and then we're gonna get a movie." Because I was like, Mario Galaxy movie had Fox in it. I really think we're getting a Star Fox movie. The way that this was presented reminded me of... Thank you. It took me a second. It reminded me of when they did Ratchet and Clank. When they redid Ratchet and Clank and they had like the movie that was just the game. The PS3 era, right? I'm not a huge Ratchet and Clank fan. Pretty much didn't even pull me in until Rift Apart. So, but I had Ratchet and Clank. I had it on PS4. It was PS4, not PS3. Sorry. And the way that they did that, it did feel. I enjoyed the game. I remember my kids played it, so like I did. My playing it was, "Dad, can you help me?" And then watching them play it. But the cutscenes, I remember I was like, "This is a great movie." They did make a movie out of that exactly. It had fucking Sylvester Stallone in it. That's what this felt like, except there's no accompanying movie. And there should be, because I was actually excited for it. I was like, when I played through it this way, instead of watching goofy-ass Nintendo 64 graphics and Slippy's, unrecognizable voice. Unrecognizable. I'm so tired. And not for the reason you think. I worked, came home, had the kids. It's like the hottest day ever, and I haven't even been to bed yet. So... Anyway, it was nice to see it with the updated presentation for more than just the Star Fox reason. Like, hey, I missed out on Star Fox really playing it myself when I was a kid. What a great way to jump back into it, because I played the games as adults. It just I don't have the nostalgia that other people do, like my friends do. I was at work and Dan passed by me. He's like, what are you playing? And I was like, well, I'm going to have to drop everything because Star Fox comes tomorrow, so I ordered my copy. And he goes, Star Fox is out? And I was like, Star Fox came out yesterday because I got it 2 days later. And he went right from work to GameStop, got a Star Fox. That's nostalgia. See, I didn't have that. I was just like, good opportunity. Hey, I got some money. That's why I said that earlier. Jesus Christ. Good opportunity to start. I have the extra money. Let's go get the game. So that's how it happened for me. It wasn't like I saw Star Fox. I didn't even think I mentioned it on this channel, and I was actively doing videos when they announced that they were going to do it. And I enjoyed it. It wasn't a $70 game, which I also enjoyed. It came in physical copy and not a fucking code in the box, which I really enjoyed. So it was a pleasant surprise because I was like, I know this game, I know Yoshi's not for everybody, but I'm telling you, if you play it, it can be for everybody. It's not the same experience that you've had with the other Yoshi games in the past. So I played this game and I was like, all right, I feel justified in my Switch 2. And then I played this and I was like, all right, I'm starting to feel more justified in the purchase of my Switch 2. This is just a precursor of what's to come with Zelda. And I'm very excited for that. So I think maybe I'll give a little bit more points to Star Fox because I was like, this is what they're going to do with a remake from the N64 era. I am very excited, very, very excited for Zelda. So it's kind of like, when everybody bought Crackdown because it came with the with the Halo multiplayer beta. I kind of felt like that with Star Fox. It's not obviously, it doesn't come with a beta, and it's an actually very enjoyable game, which the first Crackdown to me was too. But it just was there to get me excited for another game, and then I found a treat, while doing it. So if you are nostalgic about Starfox and it is attached to your childhood, I don't know if this is good or bad for you. I have no idea. But for me, as somebody who watched other people play it and played it as an adult, and even played Starfox 2 on my SNES Classic, just for me playing it and starting as an adult, I think that this was a great remake of what I know is a classic game, but I can't get offended the way that you guys do if they fuck something up, because I wouldn't really notice, and if it was something noticeable, I don't care. Thank you guys for watching. I hope everybody goes and picks up Starfox if you got a Switch too. Get as much fucking physical media as you can, guys, because whoo, it's going away. Thank you guys for watching.